What's up guys, it's Travis Phillips here, and we're going to do a little how-to video on getting rid of your debt. So we got a little fireside chat here, and we're going to be talking about how to get rid of your debt with a very common and strong solution, which is the debt snowball, where you're going to basically take your minimum payments and add in a little chunk of money to help you get there. So let's walk through this really quickly and discuss what this principle is. Budget. You need to understand where your money's going every month. Okay, once you start to do that and you understand where your money's actually going, the next step is finding more money. So that could be a second job, that could be cutting out maybe a cable or not getting breakfast in the morning or something where you need to find an extra. The goal is typically $200 a month, but we're going to use this example on a little bit smaller budget, and we're going to say $100 a month. And that's the first step to being able to do the snowball, make the snowball work. Granted, at 100 it's going to be a smaller snowball, right? Because it's not quite as much, but we can still make that work. For this purpose, we're going to just come up with some make-believe bills. We're going to say we have a $500 bill, a $400 bill, a $300 bill, and that our minimum payment is 10% of the bill. So for the 500 it's 50, 400 it's 40, 300 it's 30. So those are your minimum payments, 50, 40, 30, okay? What you do is you start at the top, so you take your biggest bill, so in our case it's $500 with a $50 minimum payment. We take our $100 that we took out of our budget for this purpose and we apply it solely to that bill, okay? So you're paying $50 minimum to this. You're gonna take that extra 100 that you cut cable out, and you're going to take that 100 and apply it to this credit card bill, okay? You're going to start doing that every single month. You're still going to be paying the minimums on the others, so you still got your 40 and your 30, but you're going to take that extra 100 and apply it to your top line here. And what that's going to do, it's going to start paying it off faster and faster. So in our case, what is that? I think it's going to be basically 4 months, and you'll have that $500 bill paid off. Instead of paying the 50 and 50 and 50, you're going to add that 100 and you're going to pay it off in 4 months. It's going to be gone. You're not going to have to worry about it anymore. Now we have that extra 100, and now you're thinking, okay, well, now I got an extra 50. What to do with it? Well, we need to make our money continue to work for us and to continue to eliminate our debt. So now we're going to take that $50 and the $100 that we were using to spend on that top line, and we're going to apply the entire price, or that entire number, to our second line. You're still going to pay your $40 minimum, and you're going to take the $150 and add it right in for a total of $190. Now you're going to apply that $190 to your $400 bill, and in essence, in 2 months, really it's 3, but in 2 months basically you're going to have that entire bill paid off. Okay, so now you're looking at the snowball. You see how much faster that happened. It was a little bit smaller of a bill, and it's a bigger number, so it happens faster. And you just continue that cycle. So the next one would be 190, right? You would take your 100 that you eked out of your budget, the 50 from that top line, the 40 from the second one that you've now paid off, for a total of 190, and apply that to your lowest. And really almost in a month, at that point, if you've been paying your $30 minimum, you're going to pay that bill off. And so that's just kind of a quick and easy way to look at it, but it's very powerful, and that's the principle, and that's what you got to do. So it's that simple, really. Come up with an extra $100 and just start applying it. Hit each line. The biggest thing is staying consistent, okay? So as long as you keep consistent, you'll pay off your debt. It'll change your life. It'll change your credit score, and that'll start to change everything else that happens down the line for you, whether that's kids or just your future. it gives you a little bit more freedom and a little bit more power. And then you start to have a budget, and that plays off into other things. When your debt's gone, you could start taking that money and hopefully start investing, but you have plenty of decisions once your debt's gone, and you'll have a huge burden off your back, and it's a very strong method of handling that. And yeah, so there it is, the snowball effect. Okay, and you can read up more on that with Dave Ramsey if you really want to get into the nitty gritty and figure that stuff out, but that's the general idea. It's that easy, and the biggest thing is just discipline and consistency. So I hope that helps, and we'll see you guys around. All right.